Yeah, right. So essentially, they can be bought and things can be done the other way so that there can be mainstream media is really fake news and we're the real news, right?
Well, mainstream media was bought and controlled, first of all, by the newspapers in the 30s. Um,
Yep. Robber barons.
let me see, that would have been Cecil Rhodes. Remember Cecil Rhodes, the silver magnate of the late 1800s, early 1900s?
Yeah.
Know the name,
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry. I mean, he controlled. I meant the diamond magnet. He controlled 90% of all the diamonds coming in and out of Africa in his day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that.
And
Okay.
it was through Cecil Rhodes, who was a known illuminist, that during the 30s he looked at all the newspapers in America. Now there was a couple hundred at the time. But he picked out 25 of the best newspapers in existence. He bought them out. He got rid of their editors. He put in editors, and he told them their instructions that you will write and put in anything I tell you to, and you will not put in, and he gave them a list of things that they would never put in. Ever since Cecil B. Rhodes did that, newspapers, the newspaper media in America has been under the Illuminati control.
That's
And
right.
with the advent of television, the Illuminati was able to get a hold of it very quickly so that they could control the news of America that was coming out of the television. And in other words, the Illuminati would tell the Americans and anyone else throughout the world who had television that this is what we're going to tell you to think, this is what we're going to tell you to believe, and you are going to go to no other source. Well, God be praised, because of the media on, the internet, most people now can finally find the truth out, because with very few exceptions, you cannot trust the news that's coming from the television, let alone the news coming from mainstream newspapers anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
So true.
But this is how it happened. It started with the Illuminati and one of their people, as I said, Cecil B. Rhodes. And if you remember, in Cambridge University, we have a thing there known as the Rhodes Scholarship.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Again, that's because of Cecil Rhodes. It was a perpetual scholarship that was founded and set up so that anyone who wanted to be a Rhodes Scholar, and they were looking for people in particular now, you had to have a very narrow look as far as having a one-world mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And we see those are the type of people they want, because going by the original writings of Dr. Adam Weishaupt, who was the first head of the Order of the Illuminati, this was on May 1st, 1776, when the order was officiated, though Dr. Weishaupt has started back in 1773 writing out the practices, the beliefs, and everything else behind the order. But he wrote a 7-part plan that all dictators throughout the world have been following ever since. The 7th part of that plan calls for the creation of, now this is in the original language, the Novus Ordo Seclorum, or what translates from the Latin, the New World Order.
Right.
That is the type of mentality they're looking for at Cambridge University when you're trying to become a Rhodes Scholar. And contrary